Good evening wherever you are, good afternoon wherever you are, and good morning wherever you are. Once more, me welcome you Obiama and Eshu. So hopefully say Obia have a very good weekend. Ghana, sorry, na ya antia some fufra na enyi yekrumoa. See, I saw this image. Immediately me who image we are no. The first question I asked myself said, "Mpempeso ben is here do mind about true." A whole chief justice in the country, and he deny this image. I'm not saying say you're suppressing the work of the media. On that note, I mean commending some of the media houses that have been bold enough to follow this story and also to speak to its conclusion or following the story. And the fake ones out there, and so they said because the chief justice is involved, certain high-profile people are involved. It's up to them. The media in Ghana has become some of the media houses are more contributed to the problem of the country. This issue, whether that or no, irrespective of the office of the Chief Justice, no, it's very sensitive, but yes, still, look, the set of facts not very simple. Me try to say carefully, there are about three things three issues you need to make from understanding, you need to make it out of this. It have to do with a private entity, a private lawyer, the service. Along the line, I always say, Ojiadom, which is lawyer, Akwesi Frifa, a boa lawyer, Ojiadom. That's what happened. Along the line, say no. Kophobia one here in China and say, looking at the nature of the case, it's a high-profile case. Now, so person succeeded here on your thing. Between the Chief Justice, which is justice in here. Now, according to a statement of making lawyer free file, so it's the T. Or say, the case a call or the call Chief Justice in the Chief Justice in the catcher and say, or bet you $5 million. Now, if it happens so, I'll be which I'm an assassin on this case. See, we are as it stands right now, you're speaking on allegations, okay? Now, and she will also recommend say or refer it to lawyer I don't prefer, which is lawyer Akoto Ampao. So now drop it, lawyer Akwesi Frifa, because Chief Justice name pay or no, the preferred candidate. Now, in doing so, not only we know a contract already, lawyer Akwesi Frifa know a contract already. Until when you're doing, obey yes, can be the Chief Justice. You know what say? Now I generate 300,000 Ghana cedis, which is current 300,000, equivalent to roughly around 50,000 USD, if my figures are right. What pursue case now, man? Why representing our appeals court, our case in the Koreko Supreme Court? It involves land litigation. Now, I say, Sikana Chief Justice Nebusana, what I manage ATM about 500,000 USD, remaining 4.5 million USD. These are very big figures. Now, we sense corruption here, we sense conflict of interest here. Now, Ebasana, based on the Ohinene Kano, Inti and a man called drop it lawyer Afrifa. Which is a Akwesi Frifa. Now, so dropping also at that point, Sika or the Amano. Also, a refund be own to mean providing service to justify that or equate that, which is very normal. So, say na the it seems very simple. Look, after a trending issues on we need to be rebuilding Ghana. So, you buy a commercial break quick if you are near.
Max morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Emmanuel Acheampong. I'm here today to talk to you about longevity. We all agree that we live in a very, very toxic world, right from the food we eat, the air we are breathing, to the water we are drinking, so much contaminants. Glutathione plays a very, very essential role in helping to detoxify us and boosting our immune system. And because we are exposed to all these toxins and also we are growing daily, naturally our levels of glutathione depletes. And as the levels deplete, we are also predisposing ourselves to over 74 major health conditions. So we need to boost or optimize glutathione levels in our body through our patented ribosine technology, which is the solution. Derived from this ribosine technology is our flagship product, which we call Cellgevity. So what is Cellgevity? Cellgevity is essentially a product that is made from ribosine and also contains 12 other synergistic ingredients. So these synergistic ingredients range from aloe vera, cordyceps, vitamin C, grapeseed extracts to resveratrol. All these other synergistic ingredients have tremendous health benefits. Resveratrol is very good for the heart, vitamin C, very good immune booster. Cordyceps, where ancient Chinese folklore, they've been using it for stamina and strength. All these other antioxidants have been added to our patented ribosine, and in combination we have what we call Cellgevity. Most healthy people will notice that their energy levels have improved, their mental focus is very, very clear, they sleep better, they have reduced aches and pains, and all the other good things that I've mentioned. For most people, within the first 24 hours, they begin to feel some benefits, and as your glutathione level improves, you get other benefits as well. It is important to note that Cellgevity is not a drug, it is a food supplement, and as glutathione levels are enhanced, miraculous things and amazing things happen to your body. So who should take Cellgevity? Whether you have health challenges or you're perfectly fine, you would benefit from having raised levels of glutathione. For those with health challenges, supplementing Cellgevity, in addition to whatever the doctors have prescribed, has shown to have great outcomes. People improve well, they are recovering faster, and even if you feel you're perfectly fine, because you're going to benefit from the enhanced sleep, your mental focus being sharp, ability to recover from fatigue, stress, and exercise, and you're also going to derive lots of benefits from taking Cellgevity. The dosage is 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules in the evening. Take it with lots of water because you want to flush out the toxins that are being washed out of your system. People ask me whether there are side effects to taking Cellgevity, and it's important to know that some people get what we call detoxification reaction. They are bloating, they're using the washroom a lot, headache, but these are signs that the product is actually working. Even as you experience these things, they are not side effects, but they are detoxification reactions. Over the course of a very few days to weeks, these things disappear completely and you're going to get enormous health benefits. So what's the solution? Drink lots of water when you start experiencing detox reactions. If it's excessive, you might want to decrease the dosage to just 1 or 2 capsules a day and then gradually build it back up to the normal dose. But then, if you're having allergic symptoms, you're running nose, itchy, redness in your eyes, then you might benefit from another product which we call Max 1. Max morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Acheampong. I'm here today to talk to you about Cellgevity. We all agree that we live in a very, very toxic world, right from the food.
All right. Just ended was Cellgevity. That was the food. It's not a drug. It's a food supplement. Hopefully this Saturday program, your name one of the marketing officers, Kasa, the reason it uses not only apart from aside COVID, but a product a lot of people give you high recommendation about it. Almost sponsor a program. Secondly, there's also this company called Dunstable Services LLC. It's a staffing agency, and so you recruit nurses, LPN, CNs, and HHA. We have numerous opportunities for them. We will be in our state of Massachusetts and also will be out looking for a Juma or health field. I bet you contact you on 978-654-0002. That's also another company also. Now, you're going to the issues, but first, you're trending issues quick. If you're trending issues, you take that issue as rebuilding Ghana now. Okay, that is even the first topic now. I see Chief Justice reacts to 5 million bribery allegation against him. Is Prophet Bedu Kobi a prophet of God or a charlatan? And now I'm saying a program you are a moment to prophetic curses. In prophet Walker Money explaining, he says a prophet be a give prophecy that man abem. And so some prophecy means I say I'm bema, and not just a false prophet. It be not there was above being be. and of course a sound professor into the money basa. Okay, electric vehicles, draft policy ready by year ending, energy minister. Let me commend Ghanaians on that, because that is the goal of every nation. Currently, and we are saying in the state of Massachusetts, hopefully we are in 2021. By the year 2030, the anticipated goal is the whole of state of Massachusetts will be driving electric cars. So you can see Tesla advancing with their Cybertruck. You can see Lucid. You can see even BMW, their XI is electric. Many companies in there, because I said, I believe it's in the right direction. Okay, Euro 2020. Prophet Betty Kobe mocks tops Twitter trends over failed prophecy. About 2 weeks ago, it was Prophet Nigel Gazy. God will punish MPs spending our money on slave queens, according to Kumchacha. Look, there's a very important thing on the table. I'm possibly we see so much time on this because this particular topic, Copa America final, Argentina 1, Brazil 0. Then this issue with Castro, so I'm saying not program here, so I won't go so much into it. Castro, Janet can't be alive. That's somebody's opinion. Court dismissed Senor Jose's $8 million defamation suit against Kennedy Acheampong. Ghana card to be used for foreign travel soon, according to Atefua. Teachers film over Akufo-Addo's teaching, not for aspiring millionaires. But you see, in as much as a lot of people are upset or so mad at Akufo-Addo based on his bad governance, or now say decision or make certain policies now, what he's saying, practically or factually, he's not on carbon. I mean, being a teacher to me is a sacrificial job. How many teachers now between country almost all millionaires? You can't say that. So I think say no one you here no interest as some all kind of based on it and conclude. It may sound very annoying, but practically he's right. So won't you see me the teacher I'm be a millionaire? I mean, there's no realistic. Look at the realistic aspect of this. How? Because already home income and also it's not a country like Canada. You know, I can say be almost rates are high. To be a teacher need rate and making more money, no invest out of it. Ghana saying you my teacher for. I'd rather see the teachers association rather should capitalize on it and seek for pay increment and more benefits. Lawyer who named Chief Justice in US $5 million allegation was suspended in 2017 by Ghana Legal Council. Here is why. We'll get into this. In a way, they are trying to use to go after his credibility. That is the intent. Shameless Kwakubako has lied to Ghanaians over 40 years. A+. I don't want to go into this story. I always say, Nipa biya or kind of cry, just leave him to the passage of time. Sana Nipa biya su chantra, you leave him to the passage of time. The sad story redeemed saying to me in Buddha. To me, I hope Akufo-Addo in the 4-year tenure of office, I did be hang you on his neck till the kingdom come. Your wife, second lady, must refund all payments to them. TUC to Akufo-Addo. You see, after Saturday a year show, me since 1951, Omaya ye walk such a political historical background. You're experiencing numerous coup d'etat. And our share factors and so my top administrations in Minia, corruption count, mismanagement count, social injustice count. Okay? Favoritism, nepotism. Look, and since 92 I see a revisited multi-party democracy. Sign on my way. 92, by 94, it advances itself. 96, it advances. 98, 2000, advancing. 2000, 2004, it advances itself. 2004, 2008, that's advanced itself. 8 to 12, it keep advancing itself. 12 to 16, the same thing. Now 16 to 20, it's also advancing itself. In the Yankrophobia, Yankasani, shared gift from your history. Do we allow ourselves to be guided by our past? That's the question I'm asking. Okay, and you must say you need to destabilize the country, and you must say you need to be trigger coup d'etat. But in a moment, I will send a warning to them. I'm also woman will society and our trouble. So the political culture has always been there. Yes, system say and few people within the armed forces will come together and say, it goes against the integrity not of the service but for the entire nation. It's like you are redefining democracy to us. Because we should move practices we are course continuously. I mean, what will be the future of the country? You see, it's a topic that we've already discussed. Even person may speak so much into it, but clearly, this is what is happening. Now, Obi Kachem say Kudi Chem. Now, me Kachem say after 1979, I wasn't born then, but Papa Kachem say after 1979, yes, see, I'm a Ghana and some of Kugunsa. Say, I did been to me Ghana builder, but I'm resurfacing itself in 1981, 31st December 81, 82. In as much as Obekasa was with selfish motive, but the underlying factors are the same. And since 1992, we've seen these factors repeating itself in a very different form. Okay. Sir, I didn't see you Temamoto way, I don't say we've lost one life. My main sympathize with the family. Look, the Ministry of Road, okay, say motorways under them, transport, road and transport. Do you know what they can do? Yeah. Society be advanced, it comes with challenges, okay? And NATO boots so big, you know why you money and fine, you are creating job opportunities. But the safety of the people and the lives of the people is more important than that. So what I can say is I don't mean use scanner. That's uncle don't be changing a boots in him. You more monitor scanners, you more little basic computer training, no more monitor scanners. Because even in this country, 4 years ago, they used to do that. With the exception of New York and a few places are now easy passing away. No more. But most small towns, no grandpa more those total bridges animal. They've all come to understand it. Say, so I said and see be taking human life, and that is the leadership and as a system and all respect for the people. So because of that, you know what they are doing? They don't allow people to stand in the toll booths. Now, they don't do that anymore. But what they do right now, and they say, now pick a number plate. Doing so, Ghana, be almost use number plate to be registered. It will go against the government. So now it goes back to Omar Envino. How CBT can get a car be properly registered? Because it was so avoidable. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. Now we'll share another car back on so na e wo ho no ma me smith me image na kire wa. Yes, I have the image here. There are some I may not be able to show it because it doesn't the way it's depicted, it's bad. But say na didn't go na no pay. Okay, na car ba ku jina o tua for toll booth no. Na all pay na track ni free chiri ba no. E de ba boom. E say ma me kwa wa pregnant. On any husband, you see her there in a very critical condition. I don't want to go hospital. Okay. A drug committee's work should have ended after regional minister's testimony. That is according to Franklin Kujo. Okay. Simon Mensa, I don't know why this man is still at post. Even simple Yakufuado Bar, he should not be at post. Okay. The democracy we are practicing, it seems we don't understand it. It's a meme close pie bonia on it Covano. Look, when it comes to resignation, when it comes to making someone step aside for further investigation, it should not be a sole power of the president to determine, but the conduct of the person, and it's a determines any way. Conduct we are it's total upfront, not even to democracy, but to public, or it goes against the course of public conduct. You need to step aside. As a head of the Ashanti Regional Recycle, also now give you orders. The orders you give, I don't know who advised you. We don't know the people you contacted them or you consulted. Even those who declare we informant or mouse our information, which is okay, you should protect them. It's very important. But what does I will give you an alcohol result in the death of 2 people? Near from our committee, at this point you are still at post as a regional minister. That's all step aside. You are not at fault. You do have a back. 2, sir committee in I had said victims in the family in the boycott committee. You see, a lack of trust in the state institutions. Typical example, I was the NAC and one say, even though you're such a committee, but government now acting on the white paper. So the people feel say they are just going to waste their time. That's what it is. Like as it's a formality. Are we going to act upon this? The man went there boldly. Or say, yes, only give you orders, no. That's just could take this innocent lives. Otunfo said to express concern about disturbances in Nigeria. It's in the right direction. Say an assassin. Moreover, as a statement to the or every right of voice out. Parliament to vet the special prosecutor, Kisi Ejabe, on July 22nd. It's going to be a very interesting one. Now the Chief Justice issue is everywhere. I say Chief Justice denies 5 million bribery allegation, petition CID to probe claim. All right, let's get into this issue again. Very, very important. Yankosa issue. That's the Chief Justice, Justice Emmanuel Acheampong. On this lawyer, that is lawyer Akwesi Efrifa, okay, or a private legal practitioner. Then a chief, Eba Behun, no catch and say, oh, case, or but or penal, I'm not representing was our case, no, because of I recommend so a very good lawyer. And of course, no negotiate here. Say, it's going to cost him 300,000 Ghana. I mean, it's equivalent to say 50,000 USD. Okay, and now he an upfront. In the process of litigation, also or representing or appeals courts, it's a case, believe heading to Supreme Court or it's already there. I may not be able to speak into substantive of that issue, but that's what happened. And in a case in the Supreme Court, and he's being surrounded by people. No, I say, looking at the I want to change to the phone say, and looking at the nature of this issue, it's a high profile case. Now, they are thinking, say, here connections and Sana case na heading. To me succeed on the case. And they recommended somebody to be the name Penyuphobia or Ghana, including the head of the judiciary, which is the Chief Justice Acheampong. Okay? And Omoya arrangements, no Acheampong. Justice Acheampong, all these are allegations, as the report is circulating in the account. Justice Acheampong, no, say Acheampong catching say, so we move further with this case here, obetia $5 million US, okay? Up front, a very desperate chief also claiming a lands. No, so man, a 500K, which is 500,000 USD. Out of the 5 million, I got 4.5 million USD. Just say obey installment payment. Into another recommendation I buy and say in a case obi follow case no catch say currently this are the statement lawyer Akwesi Efrifa a report based on the Ohenene Kachre onya encounter with Justice Acheampong. You see nipa miensa nkomo. Now lawyer ni represented. A lot of people are raising issue about conflict of interest or or protected client interest a conversation that or you see for the defense obey to me. And you say on I can't say now or bringing it to public. I ask them now but it's on every right to talk about it, to use it, because right now no or any day or no Eddie lawyer could say free father Ghana Legal Council on disagreement on fees. Okay, say or then it 5,000 USD, which is equivalent to 300,000 USD. Okay, and this what happened. That's at 300. Or here across a lot of persons were refined 25,000. Most recently, so Krembono was also a man 15,000 USD, making 40,000. Okay, out of that, which is like 40,000 has been paid, balance of 10,000, according to lawyer free fan. Any now say Oji Adom go lawyer Kotoampa or Chief Justice. Chief Justice making recommendations. And one of the recommendations is say on drop it lawyer ni now on any DSM, which is lawyer ya you image CCA. I could say free father. No dropping now or recommend the man so on kofa. I put it to you, lawyer Kotoampa. You see how the whole thing is going. I want to be very chronological here so that we can follow the story. And very simple. Now, so or drop it, no kofa lawyer Kotoampa. He didn't base it solely on say all kofa Kotoampa until the man success of the case, because already there's a conflict of interest. A case pending or court or chief justice there. On what basis? Simple on private basis. That issue have not. It shouldn't have come up. Now, there's a bribery and corruption issue right now. There's a conflict of interest right now. 2. Now, so kuhuna omo no mumu representing now obemanedi obesasidi on the case. Simple as that. Mo bin church mu bebre. Now, me be report to be. You two clients you won't find me. I won't bet me a screenshot and you copy it. Tieni. We letter on Henry Troy against lawyer Afrifa no Esquire no. On any fee disagreement no. And now on also respond the response are the buyer no. Say or tiase say or nanano enya sa engagement in legal engagement for service, but in no way say oh take advantage of him, but as service in course no and or hinene say person pull out no discard mu because person change cancel, and in which as a plaintiff he can do that even the next day to try akro obetinya kaso dismiss the lawyer na for it's acceptable obetinya yes ade no then I didn't see anything wrong with that. But as to quite offer super Jessica, and one eco fan same way at the buy. No Jessica, not a retaining new counselor, Obenya favor, Chief Justice, no recommendation. And he say, and a coco buy. Look, they can say on and on and on. But the most important issues are Abbasisiano, any. Okay? Now, you won't say, and Komobia Koso. I say allegation as it stands right now. So Chief Justice had one bar assembly. But who say media ni be and can't majority of them, the mainstream media have been bold enough to talk about it. And you see Chief Justice involved in or equally important as every individual in the country. A privilege no the position near the amano. So okay, when you're very selective when it comes to criticisms, your society I best say to the extent saying to me amend it. And then the media for any be air contributing Amasad and SC Ghana. In your body, we had this body. It's called Alliance for Social Equity and Public Accountability. And on my petition. Oma petition the charge. And almost also a petition, which is Thompson. Almost also I call it the CID, some investigative issue, you know, because there's a criminal intent here, allegedly. So Chief Justice said we did bribe, and I said they are trying to so dear. Investigated issue, you know. Investigated this particular issue involving Chief Justice, you know, in which lawyer Kutampa also will also be investigated. But the danger, as at the head of the judiciary. You didn't image Abasadi. One, I'll give my full consent and my support to be investigated. Say, many any ill intent, that is what I will do. Not in personal interest, but for the interest of our judiciary. Because look at this. Just this image in Kuano is very defaming. It taints the reputation, the dignity, and the integrity of the Ghana Judicial Service. And then most media houses say I can't say me, baby, that's a cancer or say that's almost true. Manko can ya, menya sem. Manko can ya, menya sem. You need to be cultivated fear. See, addressing national issues. I'm not saying you should disrespect them, but let's be bold enough as people. We praise what is right and let's condemn what is bad. Now, another issue I be more raising with hands in what the emphasis allegations we who petition Obinas or court before the Ghana Legal Council. Chief Justice Eni Eboa and a chair the Legal Council. So at this point, what will be the fate of this man? I don't want to say in any civilized country, per conscience, I also rescue home from that committee, you know, because there are someone to also to mean chair committee in investigate you. They will not be very principled, they will not be very sincere to the facts. One, in the right sense, I believe it's like a man or resigning. He resigned, investigations, last year 3 months in pool. You find out now there hasn't been any findings. He takes his position back. That short-term vacuum and cause a problem be a Ghana judiciary. Because your justice is be case any case be an chief justice no or you're part of it you try case no and I see adjudicate case no. To Lord Acton can say me. For administering of justice system, it says equality before the law. Irrespective of a class in the society, being your political, economic, or social background, you are before the law. You are not above the law. So when you take the United States Constitution, this is what you see. What does that imply? What it simply means, and say, or say, you interpreted law now. The person before you, it's not an issue. We consider the facts and we consider the evidence. That image, the justice image, you see the balance they are trying to seek. That is that equality. That is how they should do where this issue is concerned. My main comment this Mesa Thompson. This one of the CSOs of Ghana, very vibrant, irrespective of attacks, a court gentleman. So I know he's doing his very best to help the country. Now, until now, we share. I don't know. Make a Chief Justice also response. I would buy now. You're concluding on it. I hope you should be under the table because it's not of the interest of the Chief Justice, but it's of the interest of our judiciary. I say the Chief Justice denies 5 million bribery allegation, petitions CID to probe claim. The Chief Justice, Justice Kwesi Enyi-Yeboah, has rejected claims that he demanded an amount of 5 million to supposedly influence a court case. He has subsequently petitioned the Criminal Investigation Department, CID, to probe the allegation made against him by one Ojiadom Obrenyo Akwesi Atta IV. That's the fourth. And his lawyer, Akwesi Efrifa. His lordship has directed that a formal complaint be made to the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service for investigations and necessary action. The petition signed by Judicial Secretary Justice Cynthia Pamela Addo said, Akwesi Afrifa had alleged that the Chief Justice had demanded a 5 million bribe to allegedly influence a court case against his client, Ojiadom Kwesi Atta IV. The lawyer made this allegation in response to a petition filed against him by his client at the Disciplinary Committee of the Ghana Legal Council. Chief Justice responds.
The Chief Justice nominee took his seat to face the Appointments Committee of Parliament after the uncertainty surrounding the participation of the minority in the process was cleared. Justice Emmanuel Acheampong was quick to clear allegations against him concerning declaration of his assets as a judge of the Superior Court.
Went to the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice insisted and we complied. And I have also submitted one to the Auditor General.
On the controversial issue of legal education, these were his thoughts.
Indeed, before I even became a member of the General Legal Council, the General Legal Council mandated me to lead a team comprising the Bar Association President, one Mr. Kofi Abochi, who has taught law for about 20 years, and somebody from NAB and all that, to just assess the faculties from where we will pick them to do the professional law course. Because the foundation for legal professional law course is laid at the faculties. And honorable member, we have compiled our records, and if you clear me, I will cause to be published the results that we found. The result that we found, and it is horrific. And for the first time, I've been a lawyer for 38 years now. For the first time in the history of legal education, you will see a law faculty headed by an acting dean who has never read law. And it is in Ghana. All over the world, this is happening in Ghana. You see, so it's very dangerous. You go to their library and you see that, well, in the whole of Ghana, you have only one law librarian. But you go to the library, and at the faculty level, you see more professional law books than the basic ones like Smith and Hogan, Street on Thoughts, and whatever. We went to visit a university library, and there were 10 of Mr. Kwame Tete's books. Honorable judicial officer,
thank you,
doesn't mean that you can always level damning allegations of impropriety without influencing me so that when...
Now Supreme Court Justice Avril Lovelace Johnson, and if that would affect their work on the bench.
Mr. Chairman, with due respect, no. Yes, we are professionals. Yes.
So,
You see, let me commend the Chief Justice, Justice Emmanuel Acheampong, in the right sense, and not necessarily ubia or smart behind. That's what you would do. Okay? Because the Indian makers are necessary, so be alleged issues involving a work criminal intent or criminal nature. The first thing is already resorted to the police. Into the response of the command or file or Secretary of the Ghana Judicial Service or throw to the Inspector General of Police, Ghana Police Service. For the purpose of time, person may go so much into it, but from here, may post to platforms to check it. On one kasa, it's like we're reporting one, so we investigated that issue to its full conclusion. Based on allegation, lawyer Akwesi Afrifa or Akwesi Afrifa Esquire, and then the client or Giadom, a conversation, the above want to say the 5 million, they are Thomas. Okay? But the point is the mere facts of one kasa taking initiative, it doesn't negate saying someone more can as or more. Let's also take it from that perspective. Or there's that possibility too. The normal mean Obi na dia samato so me ankasa voluntarily mako general mako police council and make a report. As a lawyer, I think he made the right decision. Now it's in the hands of the police. Let's see how this investigation will turn out to be. Okay? Protecting the integrity of Ghana judiciary, protecting the dignity of the Ghana judiciary and the services and its officers. I think say, my follow this story. find it out, say they will investigate this issue to its full conclusion. But the danger is, hala asemno say dia asia ba as a you dia yesi kana no. And my own treaty this issue so on any like me underestimate this issue because it's very important. But yen to me assuming say no cry yen to me have you be a corrupt and heady judiciary. If that happens, any ruling be man we have to go back and revisit that issue. In most cases, that's what he will do. On this note, I will just say a big thank you to everyone. It's Sunday meeting, hopefully Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day.